Yo, 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 what's up? It's your average gamer, the J-Man here. Welcome to my Extreme Rules review, and I've got some special guests with me.
What's up? It's IQ54
And
on.
Skinny Bone Jones. Oh, didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all good, man.
Yep, Skinny Bone Jones, Ryan, whatever.
And we're basically here to just talk about Extreme Rules. And we can't talk about it without starting with the pre-show match.
Yep, that was actually the
I would
TLC, I think it is.
we'll see.
That's it.
I didn't even know what that match was
Did
before.
I it was it was actually considerably good
Yeah.
for midget wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They had the whole
of course.
gimmicks and everything. And the
The
one thing I was confused about was when they called it WLC, I was like, oh, so it's a mini TLC match. There's got to be something hanging above the ring. I was like, could
I
they be
I
bringing
thought
the
that too.
Cruiserweight title or
But
something back? But,
but but they did the
But
old school TLC.
hmm
yeah.
I had a feeling about that.
But
Um, I
yeah,
that was honestly probably the only pre-show since like WrestleMania 29 that I found interesting.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
guess you
It,
could call it. It was pretty fun.
it,
It was definitely good on entertainment value.
yeah.
So
I'd definitely say that was the third best match of the night.
They had
I
a.
I'd I'd,
Well,
I mean,
I'd go
I mean
out
it.
I'd go out and say that because I know two other matches that were better than it, but the other matches weren't better than this.
I mean, it was good, but it was honestly just a whole gimmick. It wasn't like a technical match. It
Yeah,
yeah.
wasn't built to be, but it
obviously it wasn't made to be like the
it
best match
was
ever,
it
but
was a very entertaining
yeah,
Because a
match.
lot of the spots I noticed were between Los Matadores and 3MB themselves, not really focusing on Hornswoggle and El Torito. Like the one moment I remember was
Yeah,
when Los Matadores and two of the members went through the ladders and tables, and then Heath Slater went through tables and crazy.
yeah.
uh,
Um. Oh, go on.
yeah. That match. Most people thought it was just gonna be a boring match,
I
stupid pre-show match,
I thought that, but then
but
I
but don't judge a book by its cover, because that
very
match was
true.
good, very good.
Actually, uh, prior to the pay-per-view, I actually thought it was gonna be just like a waste of time,
Yeah.
but it wound up actually being quite entertaining. Um, I really couldn't find any complaints to talk about it.
Yeah, it's not one of those matches where they botched botched spots. No, they did it. They
Well,
did it good.
speaking of botches, there was the ring announcer who was Hornwoggle.
Uh,
I
yeah.
actually thought he did that purposely,
Well,
but
and to be honest, that whole thing was uncomfortable because it looked like they were just taking a piss out of midgets, little people, and
that was the point of
mm,
it.
but like yeah,
If
it's not. That's
if
not funny really.
dude, but people always tell them, give us back the attitude era. Well, they do something edgy, and then people complain.
Mm,
So they're giving us a taste of what we want, if
yeah,
that makes sense.
They're doing
yeah,
something with 3MB and Los Matadores instead of just giving us 3MB and Los Matadores, which everyone, it'd be all over. Oh my gosh, the pre show match, Heath Slater versus Fernando. No
Yeah,
one cares.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it in WWE fashion, they they didn't just give us like like a a little taste of it. They doubled it, made it. They got the commentators, everything. It was all very entertaining, in my opinion.
Yeah, and especially the commentators' names. I've forgotten most of them, but
Micro
uh,
Cole. It was
Micro Cole,
WeBL.
that's it, and Jerry the Little King Lawler.
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, um, I think I think that's everything we need to talk about it.
Yeah,
Unless you
Yep.
guys want it. So I'd end with the match. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. Why not?
I would say 7.5 just because it is midget wrestling. It isn't
It isn't
like
real wrestling.
I
I
mean,
know.
no, no, no. It is. It's just it. I found it difficult to really take serious. If you feel me.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
I know what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah. All right. So next match. Uh,
Yeah. RVD versus Cesaro versus
Oh
Swagger.
my gosh. Oh, my
that's it.
favorite. The King of
Of
Swing.
The King of Extreme.
obviously you can't have those sort of matches without a stimulation, seeing as it's
Elimination.
extreme rules, elimination, and you can't let Cesaro come out without Paul Heyman coming out,
This
and
is true.
you can't have Paul Heyman coming out without him mentioning the fact that his client Brock
Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar defeated the Streak. And obviously, you know, I'm a Taker fan, but I've gone over it and I've seen the funny side. So, whatever. I
I
like
mean,
it. I like what he does. I don't mind.
um, just like Paul Heyman brought up, he is the greatest
This manager.
writer of all time. He he can get a person over like nobody else can.
Oh, yeah.
And if
True.
he keeps on putting emphasis on the fact that Brock did something that 22 other people couldn't do. That's
21.
22 because
Tensai and
WrestleMania.
Big Show.
Hmm.
19, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, true.
19.
But yeah.
Well, if you're going
And
technical, then there's Triple H who had 2 shots, and Shawn. No, wait, Triple H didn't he have 3?
he had
Three.
three.
Kane
You know
had
what? You know
2.
what?
Shawn
You
Michaels
know
had
what?
2.
Just stop.
Let's stop getting
No,
technical and move on.
Yeah,
uh,
let's
hang
just
on.
talk about the
Um,
match.
be,
Yeah.
uh, before we go on, I actually think it should have been Kane to beat Taker.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, it would have made sense.
yeah. Let's go on though to
The
the actual
match.
match.
The the match was yeah, it was a good match to start off the
It was a
pay-per-view.
very good opener.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not really a Jack Swagger fan, but he impressed me tonight.
he didn't do his
He,
normal jobber stuff, so that's a start, I
I
guess.
I hope he gets into the U.S. title picture. I
Yeah.
that would actually make perfect sense.
Mhm.
Um, I actually I found it cool that if it's an elimination match.
Yeah,
That
because
was
yeah, elimination matches are kind of one of my favorite matches. To be honest, I'm always playing them on 2K14, so
yeah.
they're good. They're yeah, of
Um
course. But
uh anything that you wanna point out?
well,
Um
I would like to point out the moment when Swagger got eliminated. I think the referee kind of forgot it was elimination,
yeah,
and the
we
commentators
botched
as
it.
well.
Yep.
They kind of botched it,
Yeah, they all
and I thought I was the only one. I'm the only one around these parts that can botch, so no one else can botch around here.
yeah.
S-
I
s-
mean, there's really nothing to talk about. It was a good match, but nothing really popped out in my opinion.
except the ending, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's the
Oh,
The
one part
ending,
I remember is just the trash
RVD,
can.
RVD got his eye cut.
Oh, he
If
did.
you watched in the corner when they panned up to Heyman and RVD was walking down the barricade holding his eye,
Huh.
and the doctors had his gloves on and all that shit.
yeah.
Well, it
So,
But
seems legitimate. Speaking, he did land on a
yeah,
trash can.
a cut open trash can. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, that match was okay. I think you guys have said everything you've wanted to say.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
And if I were to give it a score, I would give it. I gave the first match an 8 out of 10, which is kind of high. So I'd give this match like an 8.5 out of 10, I guess. Cause
Really?
or
You're
I
being kind of
I don't
generous. I mean,
I don't even know, to be honest.
I would,
Probably
I
like a
would,
7.5. I don't know. Yeah, 7.5, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would personally say uh 6.75.
Yes,
Um,
6.5.
it was good, but like I brought up, nothing really popped out for me.
Yeah.
So,
Mm, yeah.
all right, next match. I think it's
Rusev,
that's
well,
it.
basically Alexander Rusev versus two man. That's what I'm gonna say because there's no point in saying Woods and R-Truth because it's long.
It was just one man though, because Xavier
Yeah,
got the
because
shit kicked out of him before the match started, and then
Hang
he
on.
just gets our truth.
I I actually think that Xavier actually got hurt though.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think he blew something or whatever.
yeah.
All right. All right.
But basically it was a one-on-one match, and
It was
we
a
we all
what?
knew the winner. We all knew who was gonna
Yeah.
win.
It was a bathroom break match.
Yeah,
Like
it was a jobber
I
match, basically.
yeah. I'm not a fan of Rusev. I think he looks like an idiot. But I did find it cool that Lana talked about
Putin.
Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was fun.
controversial, I guess.
Eh,
Because the
whatever. I mean,
Ukrainian stuff, but
yeah.
whatever.
I
I mean,
mean, it's not as bad as Undertaker putting on a what is it? Like the demon thing back in the Attitude Era.
Oh,
Crucify.
oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
they
freaking wild, man.
they didn't say anything about Ukraine, so I guess
Yeah,
it's nothing to do with that.
but
So, but
it definitely does.
but
WWE, I guarantee.
all that does is just raises up his heelness in
Yep,
the company,
and
and that's a
and it
good
worked.
thing.
Yeah, and it worked.
And if I was to give a score for that match, well, there is no point of giving a score for this match.
4 out of 10.
Like, yeah, 3 out of 10. It wasn't a bad match. It's just
Meh,
it was meh, meh.
meh,
Three out
meh.
of 10. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay, wait. I'm
So,
gonna totally botch this, but Nemanja, my score is 2.5. That I was doing like the Lana. I saw Lana and then I saw Xavier Woods and then I left.
yeah.
Oh yeah, quick hashtag Lana legs. Yeah, that's it.
Hashtag
Next
anal.
match. Next match. Oh, this match. Yep, it got me pumped up.
Which match?
Bad News Barrett versus Big E.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a good one.
yeah.
Um,
The match was okay, I guess. It wasn't great, but it was okay.
I have a feeling that Barrett will bring prestige back to
The Intercontinental Championship.
yeah.
He'll probably change it to the European Championship.
Think so?
That would
Well,
be nice.
that
Yeah,
would be nice.
that'd be freaking awesome
But
actually.
all I have to say is that my man from England is bringing home the title. Hashtag God Save the Queen.
God save our queen.
I
Bum
love
bum
Alright.
it.
bum 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 bum.
He's
His
bringing it
his
home. Bringing
theme
it home.
song is so
Awesome.
generic. It
Oh, I love
kills
it.
me.
Oh, I really like
It's
his theme song.
generic as hell.
I only like it because
So
I
is
hear it all the time.
yeah,
That's why.
it's dreadful. So is the 3MB theme song. That's generic
That's
too.
rubbish. That's
That's
icky.
Yeah,
hard.
that I don't like theirs.
But yeah, the match score for this match, because it was an alright match, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
And I'll say 6.5.
For the fact of Wade Barrett coming out, or Bad News Barrett, I should say, coming out on top, and as me thinking ahead of what he can do with the Intercontinental Championship, I'm going to give it a 5.75.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. And the next match was, I thought it was a bit too early, I, but it doesn't matter anyway. The next match,
Evolution.
Mystery.
Evolution versus the Shield, and
10 out of
there's
10.
no point. 10
10
out
out
of
of 10.
10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Best match of the night
They all died.
by
Um,
far.
Dead.
Let's
Even though I was a bit sad of the match result, because that was the only match that I predicted wrong. The only match I predicted wrong, but it was still a cool match. It was still a 10 out of 10 match. Can't take anything away from it.
if y- if you guys can go on the network and watch it. Words can't describe it. It was perfect.
It was the most electrifying match in all of sports entertainment.
Now
It doesn't matter.
what they
Um,
think.
Honestly though, I think Roman is
The
our.
powerhouse.
He's OP.
Hang on. He's
Oh,
the next generation's
rock.
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First it was Hulk Hogan, then Austin and Dwayne at the same time. Then came John Cena, and then it's going to be Roman.
Yeah.
I think it.
Yeah.
All right.
That means that the Shield have been in probably the two best matches so far in the year.
Yeah.
Versus the Whites and versus Evolution. I
Yeah.
mean, blows my mind. It blows my mind these matches. But yeah, all 10 out of 10s, of course, for this match. And then the next match came around, and it wasn't a good one, to be honest.
Which one?
John Cena
Oh
versus
yeah,
Bray
yeah.
Wyatt.
That was pretty good.
On paper, I thought it was going to be a sick match, but
That,
it,
that was very good. I
meh. It's meh.
I mean it wasn't perfect, but it did its job.
It put over the story.
It it,
Yeah, storytelling. That's
it
the thing that got it on point.
yeah.
Not the
All
wrestling,
right.
but just the storytelling.
That's it. Yeah. All right.
Little
S-
Johnny reminded me of myself. I want to say like
That
3 or 4
was
years
so
ago.
weird, but it was so
That
cool.
was so weird. I predicted why it would win, of course, but I didn't know he was gonna win like that. And oh, that was creepy. That was so creeps. They didn't even
Yeah.
edit it. They just made it look like it was his voice, but it wasn't.
They should just put his regular voice, in my opinion. It would have sounded more like Ron. It would have been a lot cooler.
And yeah, it would have sounded a lot cooler and a lot more believable. But yeah,
When Tom said
that
it was Sister Abigail.
uh
Yeah.
but yeah, just and the fact that someone made a joke on Twitter like you can't pin John Cena because Bray didn't even pin him. He just walked out of the cell. So even if you pinned him, he would have kicked out too. So there's no
Yeah.
point. So yeah, that match, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I'd be fair.
Um,
Move it.
I would say 7 just because of it got Bray over very well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6.
All right.
All
Next
right.
match.
Next match was Paige versus Tamina Snuka. This match was
Pretty good.
pretty good. Pretty good, I guess. I guess so. Yeah, this match was pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. It made me think of growing up with like Trish and like Lita. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Paige. Paige is gonna begin like a new generation of divas that everyone will actually give a shit about.
That she's gonna start the whole anti diva movement,
What do you mean?
basically. Like they're always calling her like the anti diva, like the one that doesn't pose for pictures and stuff. She's
Yeah,
anti all that, and I like that. It means she's a fighter. She's revolution, I guess.
We truly
And
have
yeah,
hit the reality era. It's a new era in WWE,
yep,
it's looking like.
yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, I know she's gonna be like the model for all divas now. Now,
Yeah, they kind of tried that with with what's
Summer
it
Rae?
called? Um, AJ.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, AJ.
Yeah, starting the whole new Divas movement.
Uh,
But
uh,
yeah, yeah, I like that. I like Paige. Plus another God Save the Queen, another Norwich girl, another English girl, 2 championships. You might as well call this pay per view England rules instead of Extreme rules. To be honest, but yeah, another victory for England, and the match was cool in itself, and I would give it a 6 out of 10. To be on, yeah,
um, I would say 6.5.
5.5.
yeah, and the next match, and you gotta understand my stream was lagging hard. I could see it, but it was lagging hard. So the next match was Daniel Bryan versus Kane, the main event of Extreme Rules, the last match. And this match was actually all right. It started off slow. Well, I say slow,
Yep.
but it started off fast, but it was kind of boring.
To Kane's
But
pace. It was at Kane's pace.
it was at Kane's pace. But then they brought it up a bit, and I guess it finished on a good note in my eyes. I
Yeah.
mean, it had everything.
Oh, I thought about the old games.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That is WWE 2K15. That has to be it right there.
Yeah.
If it has all those moments, it'd be much more better.
And
Yeah.
so it started off with like Daniel Bryan just running out, attacking Kane, and then just it started from there. And then I think Kane tried to tombstone him on a steel steps. It didn't work. Then they went backstage and stuff like that. It was all crazy. I was saying like SmackDown versus Raw 2008 backstage brawl, because that's basically what
Yeah.
it was. And then wow, it just and then Daniel Bryan got chokeslammed through the announce table. I mean, it was all crazy. So many spots in that match. So
Yeah.
many. So many good spots.
I
Yeah.
don't get. Oh, what?
Wait, go on. Go on.
Mike Chioda continuously saying, "Take it back in the ring." That just, I don't know, that bugged me.
I mean, he is a great referee.
He
He's
sells the moments, yeah.
been there forever.
Hmm.
So I honestly don't care what uh what he does.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter. And then a big moment hit. I didn't actually see it because it started lagging, but I know what actually happened. I saw Kane set the table on fire, but I didn't.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
oh,
But but
what?
after I saw him through the table, but I didn't see him go through the table, which kind of pisses me off a bit.
I did. I think I did.
Yeah,
I
Brian like shook the ropes or something and then he fell off. I was hoping he would do like bounce off the rope and hit the running knee and Kane would fly through the table.
That'd be cool.
That's what I was hoping.
but yeah, that was a mark out moment. That because I haven't seen a flaming table in a while now,
Yeah.
forever. And all I was thinking at that moment was, of course, Extreme Moments, WWE 2K14 Extreme Moments your by the man Tom Cushney. That's all I was thinking about at that moment. And yeah, that was a good moment.
Yeah.
Mark out moment, obviously. And then of course Kane gets back in the ring, flying knee, one, two,
Oh,
three.
wait, no. That guy totally just gave zero fucks what Kane said.
Yeah,
Kane told him, stop, stop. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? He's clearly out.
and I saw someone on Twitter say, Kane versus the fire extinguisher guy at Payback. I'd love to see
Yeah.
that. But yeah, and I heard another comment on Twitter saying, so Kane survives going through a flaming table, but he doesn't survive the flying knee, basically,
Yeah.
which is weird, but I'll go with it, of course. And
Yep.
that's what ended the show, really. It ended confusingly, kind of early to end it, but well, that was the show basically.
Yep. It was a great pay-per-view. Overall.
Wait, before
Wait, what?
we talk about the whole show, we have to
Ratings.
yeah, ratings Daniel Bryan Kane match.
9.999999999.
Yeah,
10.
it it was
Hmm.
really well.
Yes, it was freaking
That's
perfect, man.
that's your opinion, but
Sure.
I would give it a 9. Yeah, I would give it a 9.9. It wasn't the Shield evolution, but
Yeah. I mean,
it was still a
damn
cool
it, damn it.
match.
No, no. There were two 10 out of 10s.
It was still a cool match. I mean, 9.9 is a high score. It's a really high score. It just doesn't get that extra point one in my eyes.
Yeah.
Just because of Kane's pace. That's it. That's it. If it went faster, then it would get a 10 out
Dude,
of 10. But you,
Kane's old. What do you want from him?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know. It's just me
he was he
nitpicking.
was
That's it.
going as fast as he possibly could, man.
I don't.
While still trying to keep his character as the devil's favorite demon, which I really like him going back to, by the way.
Yeah.
And it would be extra cool if he came back as the 1994 Kane. To be honest, just for this match, because it was a sick match.
It definitely felt like when he debuted.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I give it 9.9. There's two 9.9s, one 10. So I guess that's it for all the matches. Now, an Extreme Rules score on the cards
Um, like a
for the whole
overall
show.
grade.
Yeah, overall grade.
9.5, and I haven't thought
Yeah, I'd give it.
any pay-per-view was good. Well, this good since like 2008. So
Yeah, this one surprised me a bit because the match card. I saw the match card and I thought, yeah, that looks decent, I guess. But the whole pay per view, when I watched it, it was more than decent. So
yeah,
I'd give it the same score. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10.
yeah,
I mean, can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Before I give my score, I want to say ever since they started doing the pay-per-views live on the network, the quality of them, I think comparing them to last year, they have gone way up and above.
What you talk about? Pay-per-views?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
quality of the
Yeah,
matches and everything, it's increased from
they've
last year.
been awesome.
And
Yeah.
then basing everything from the logo, absolute shit, to the set, to the
Yeah.
crowd, to the matches, to the commentating, to everything, I'm going to have to give it a straight 9.
well, that's all nines basically. All nines
Yeah.
for this pay per view. That's that's actually way bigger than what I gave WrestleMania, but yeah.
What do you give WrestleMania?
Well, I originally gave it a 4 out of 10, and then I
A
changed.
four? What
I
the fuck?
and then I changed my mind because I thought that's too low. That I was just pissed off on the night. So, and then
Oh,
I
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
and then I gave
Taker.
and then I went back and I fixed my mistakes and I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Well, that ain't bad then.
I,
But honestly, the pay-per-view was better. So
yeah, to be honest, I just needed some time
I'm
to
no.
calm down. But yeah,
I
this pay per view was definitely better in my
I
opinion.
truly think that WWE should go back to a brand split and have brand specific pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had that discussion, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Then you can like um progress these like the people better than just pumping pumping them out.
Hmm. We got to get Verge on that and have a interview type thing video on that because that was a good discussion we were having.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Cheap plug about the WrestleMania 30 rating. A link to my WrestleMania 30 review with the J-Man will be down in the description below. Cheap plug there.
Yeah, and their channels will be in the description below, of course. Of course. And
Thanks a
it's
lot, man. Uh,
it's alright,
it's
it's
been fun.
alright. It's alright. And plus one day if when I get my capture cards, which I've ordered, but one day
I got a cat bird.
I need to add you to my Hall of Fame because it's a bit empty at the moment.
Sounds good, dude.
Sounds good. And yeah, that's been that's been your average game of the J man with
Skinny Bone Jones.
I kept 54.
and wishing you a happy day. Hope you enjoyed Extreme Rules. If you did, comment it down below. If you enjoyed our views, then you like the video. And if you're new around here, subscribe to either one of our channels. And this has been the J Man here. And peace out.